First, Sidra says, can a woman pray to Allah that her husband should not have any other wife in Jannah except her? Not even hoor al-ain, as I cannot bear to see my husband with anyone else? This question is related to Suha's question. And Suha says, I have heard you saying many times that this is transgression in making dua. Can you please explain what that means? Okay. So Sidra's question is transgression in dua. What's transgression in dua? How do I transgress when I make dua? Transgression means that you either ask Allah something that Allah told us that would not happen, or that you go into details. And the origin of this is the famous well-known hadith of Abdullah ibn al-Mughaffal, may Allah be pleased with him, the companion, who heard his son supplicating, and he says, "Oh Allah, I ask you the White House to the right side of the person entering Jannah." And we don't have any evidence in the Quran or in the Sunnah that there is such a White House, and that the location of that White House is to the right of a person entering Jannah. So Abdullah said to his son, "My son, ask Allah Azza wa Jal for Jannah, for paradise, generally. Don't go into details. For I had heard the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam say, there will be from my ummah people who will transgress in dua and in purification." In purification, this is commonly found among Muslims when they perform wudu multiple times, or take half an hour to perform wudu, or 40 minutes to perform ghusl, or get these waswas, whether they have splashes of urine or so. And this is how shaitan works. So this is understood. What is transgression of dua? When you ask for specifics. "Oh Allah, I ask you for a new 2021 Escalade Platinum Virgin Sports with new spark plugs." What is this? This is transgressing in dua. Ask Allah for a good car. Ask Allah for a specific car. Ask Allah Azza wa Jal for something that in general is good, and Allah would make it happen. But if you ask Allah Azza wa Jal for wings so that I can fly like a bird, or if you ask Allah Azza wa Jal for the ability to stay underwater for 6 hours without the need of breathing or scuba diving tanks, this is transgression in dua. Likewise, when Sidra says, "I'd like to ask Allah Azza wa Jal in Jannah that my husband does not get a second wife and no hoor al-ain." What is this? This is your Jannah. This is Allah's Jannah. And Allah Azza wa Jal told us that men would have 2 wives in paradise. But your lack of knowledge and your lack of understanding how things work in paradise led you to this. Allah told us that in paradise you'll be 100% and 50 satisfied. So why do you ask for such things that Allah Azza wa Jal has given men and guaranteed you satisfaction? This is a form of transgression in dua, and Allah Azza wa Jal knows best.